House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has baffled lawmakers in her rush to pass impeachment just to withhold the articles from the Senate. The media has since published a flurry of headlines seemingly defending Pelosi by turning their focus on President Trump. One America's Rion has more from the White House.
Speculation abounds as to why exactly Democrat House Speaker Nancy Pelosi continues to hold her party's articles of impeachment against President Trump hostage in the House. President Trump weighed in with his analysis of her indecision. Quote, Pelosi feels her phony impeachment hoax is so pathetic she is afraid to present it to the Senate, which can set a date and put this whole scam into default. If they refuse to show up, the do-nothings are so bad for our country. To this, the media outlets like The Hill have taken to writing breathless headlines that Pelosi is, quote, getting under Trump's skin, to which the president has returned to the tactic of pointing out Pelosi's neglect of her own district in blind pursuit of impeachment. Quote, crazy Nancy Pelosi should spend more time in her decaying city and less time on the impeachment hoax. Implying, of course, that Pelosi and Democrats have allowed their districts to, quote, rot, while accomplishing nothing for the American people. Pelosi has since put out a series of loud tweets proclaiming all her accomplishments. Pelosi's latest two tweets boast of the bills she's passed, using defensive language, seemingly in response to the president's do-nothing Dems line of attack. Here, she is posing for pictures of all the bills she has signed. And here, she reposts a leftist website, Vox.com, adding, Senate Republicans want you to think the House isn't doing anything. Apparently, they've missed the stack of House-passed legislation piling up on Leader McConnell's desk. Pelosi has also taken to suddenly boasting about the Democrat role in the passing of NAFTA 2.0, the USMCA, despite the fact that USMCA was a Republican-spearheaded legislation that languished on Pelosi's House floor for months. Republicans have all but begged Pelosi to bring it forth, but Pelosi stalled USMCA in favor of impeachment. In recent days, Pelosi is not only justifying her stalling of the USMCA, but is seeming to take a bow for it. The question of the hour here on the eve of the new year is when will Pelosi hand over the articles of impeachment to the Senate? And hypothetically, can she hold on to these articles indefinitely? The answer is Pelosi can hang on to the articles of impeachment in the same way that the Senate can move forward with an impeachment trial without her. Constitutionally, the Senate can move forward with or without Pelosi. Delivery of the articles is a formality, a rule, not a constitutional requirement. However, for perspective, when Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich handed to the Senate his articles of impeachment against then-President Bill Clinton, he did so within minutes of the vote, and it was a bipartisan effort, one that Nancy Pelosi is unable to claim in her increasingly unpopular impeachment efforts. Rion, One American News, the White House.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.